I think walking the gym floor as a personal trainer is not only a waste of your time, I also think it looks a little bit desperate as well. In this video, I'm going to share with you why I stopped walking the gym floor, which I did very little of, to be honest with you, and what I did instead, what worked for me and what I think can work for you as well. Now, let me know if you like this style of video, because I'm doing it a bit more freestyle, less B-roll footage coming in, more just me talking head into the camera, just speaking to you. And comment below if you prefer this, or if you'd like to see some fancy graphics coming in to make it a little bit more exciting. So let's talk about why I think walking the shop floor, the gym floor, is a waste of time for personal trainers. First of all, I think it looks a little bit desperate when you're walking the gym floor, especially when you do it regularly and you've got the same sort of clients there, the same sort of customers there in the gym, and they see you walking up and down, trying to give people tips, trying to give advice, trying to be all friendly, all of that stuff. I think it just comes across as being a little bit desperate. And certainly for me, I didn't like it. I felt uncomfortable doing it, I'll be honest with you. And I worked in two gyms in my local area, Salisbury. The first gym was kind of like a bit of a rundown gym, to be honest with you. And I think if you'd have walked around there trying to be friendly and trying to give people tips, you'd have probably got a smack round the head just because of the clientele that were there. The other gym, one called Parkwood, a lot more upmarket, a lot more sophisticated, high-end clients, might possibly respond to that type of thing. And don't get me wrong, there'll be some coaches out there that will say to you, no, you've got to walk the gym floor, get out there, do this and do that. But it wasn't something I wanted to do. So what did I do instead of walking the gym floor? And by the way, that's not to say when you're on the gym floor, you're not polite and courteous and help people where they need help. You obviously do that. I did that. But what I did instead of that was I used to put on talks, short 30-minute talks aimed at a specific type of person with a specific type of problem. That's what I used to do. And for me, it was busy professional women over 40 looking to lose weight, anywhere between 20 and 50 pounds plus. So I would come up with a topic title. One of the titles I had was Women, Weight Loss and Weight, that I put on. That was quite a successful one. You can pinch that one if you want. And I would create a few flyers, get them put up on reception, pop a few on the notice board. If I had an my database of people on my email, I'd email them as well. It wasn't a big database, to be honest with you, but I would tell as many people as I could. I'd tell the reception a little bit about the talk so they could speak about it as well to the members coming in. And I put a talk on. And here's the beauty of doing a talk. Number one, immediately you are perceived as the expert because you are stood there speaking about something. And you could be the new kid on the block. You know, there are other trainers that could have been there for like years, but you suddenly rock up and you're giving a talk. You are perceived as the expert. So that's number one. The second thing is the customers get to kind of experience you at arm's length. You know, it's not a free personal training session, which again, I never used to do because I just think it's a waste of time. I mean, people know what a workout is. If they're a member of a gym, they know how to exercise. So me doing a freebie 30-minute taster session, I just thought it was a waste of time. So they get to hear you speaking. They get to decide whether or not they actually like you, you know, the way you're presenting, the way maybe you answer questions. And they can also decide whether or not they think they can trust you as well. And they can do all this from the comfort of a seat in a room with lots of other people. So they feel a little bit protected. So you're the expert. They get to decide if they know, like, and trust you. And the really crucial one, I think, is, well, they're all crucial, but here's another one. It's time efficient. You know, when I gave my talks, sometimes I would have maybe 10, 15 people in there. Other times it might be 4 or 5. And on the odd occasion, it was like 0 people would turn up for the talk. And that's just the nature of it. You're not always going to get people in front of you, but it's a really good way of getting lots of people in front of you, and then you can almost sort of cherry pick from the ones who express an interest as to whether or not they'd want to work with you. Now, there's a lot more to putting together a free talk. You need to have some sort of, I think, a signature program that you can be offering people, like a high ticket program. And often what I would do is just speak about things that were within my high ticket program. If you want to find out about how to create a high ticket program, click the link below this and it'll take you to a page and you can access some free training I've put together. But yeah, you need to have a high ticket program, and typically the high ticket program, you could extract something from that and use that as your talk aimed at your ideal target audience. So that's what I do instead of walking the shop floor. If you want to find out like now about how to create a program that services lots of different people and you only need to create it once, check out the video on screen now.